The Browns headed out west, hoping that the change will do them good. They face the Raiders Sunday, 4 o'clock in Las Vegas. Kevin Stefanski with an update on the injured offensive players. Also asked about the importance of getting the run game going.
Jack Conklin, Jed Wills, David Njoku, Pierre Strong are out. We want to score points any which way we can, run, pass. We've had some success in the RPO game where it goes down as a throw, but we kind of see it as an extension of the run game too. So anything that moves the football down the field, gets us in the end zone, we're looking forward to doing with our team. Obviously, the run game and the pass game, we need to be more efficient in both areas. And ultimately, that's where explosives tend to come when you're staying efficient in those areas.
And let's welcome in Garrett Bush, 92.3 The Fan, as well as the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. G. Bush, they know what the offensive line is. Now you have to, as a head coach, as an offensive coordinator, whatever you want to call them, you better design a game plan that understands our offensive line's not good.
Listen, hopefully that's gamemanship. And obviously, Kevin Stefanski is not going to come out on game week and say, you know what, we're going to run the ball 45 times this week. But hopefully that's something that they think about doing because no longer can you say, this is exactly what we want, run it or pass it. We just want to score points. That's all it's about. No, that's not necessarily true anymore. Right now, I came out and I did a blog and I said right now the Cleveland Browns offensive line is the worst offensive line in the league. And, Jed Wills looks like he wasn't ready to play. And then when he was out there, he quite didn't know what he looked like he was wanting to do. DeJuan Jones looks like he's heavy. He's out of shape. It looks like he's hurting. It looks like he is hobbling out there on one leg. And then you're going to be without Wyatt Teller for at least 4 weeks. Ethan Pochich looks like a shell of himself. He didn't do anything. And then when you got Nick Harris to come in the game, he might be a fullback at this point because he didn't block anybody when he was a center. He's really undersized. And now you have Zach Zenner coming in with his first start. I thought he did pretty well in spot duty, but you're going to have him. You're going to now have to decide whether or not you're going to have Joe Bitonio playing left tackle. I thought he played a little better after the initial. He gave up a pressure earlier in that game when he first got in at left tackle. But look, the recipe for the Browns has to be different. All of this cute passing stuff and all of the grandiose thoughts of they were going to throw the ball downfield. When you look at the advanced analytics of the whole situation, the offensive line, by every situal metrics, it says that they're giving up the most pressures, the most sacks. They're not giving you anything in the run game as far as the push, and your receivers are creating the least amount of separation. These guys are probably the slowest receiver core in the league by the average miles per hour on deep passes. That tells you one or two things. You're going to have to commit to running the football like you did against the Jacksonville Jaguars. You're going to have to go to an old school approach, and it doesn't mean you got to be, vanilla. You can still do some things in the run game to be creative, to take your shot plays. And I don't care if that involves Deshaun Watson running the football with his legs. You may have to have design runs. You may have to have some of those things in there. And when the RPO, he's talking about run pass option for the running backs, you might have to have some RPOs where he's designed to take and keep the ball himself too, because right now he's one of your most dynamic playmakers. So you're going to have him carry the ball a little more. Right now, the Browns need to do anything necessary, and that means paring down the game, paring down the 5 wide and all of the spread stuff, and getting back to ground zero and running the football. If you can get a game and you can win games with Case Keenum and PJ Walker doing some of this stuff, you should be able to do some of these same things with Deshaun Watson because you're going to need to.